Hey, what's up? It's Jamie. You know, if you're pulling focus on any modern Canon RF or photo lenses that don't have hard stops with systems like the DJI Focus Pro, you've probably run into this problem. Cinema lenses are great because they have hard stops when you turn the focus wheel. Like it hits when you hit the minimum focus distance, and then when you hit infinity, it also stops as well. So when you hit the calibration button, the DJI Focus Pro is going to find the start and end stops, which makes it really easy to calibrate. Now with Canon photo lenses, the focus wheel just keeps spinning over and over again, and there's no hard stops on this, which is not a big deal because you can set the manual in and out points. These lenses are focused internally via like some kind of like electromagnetic system. I don't really understand exactly how it works, but they do not hold their focus points when you turn off the camera. So, you know, you can set your in and out focus with these lenses, but then once you turn the camera off and you turn it back on, everything's out of focus again. And when you're using these focusing gears that are attached with like a little clamp on the end of them, when the focus, you know, you could set your in and out points, and then when you turn the camera off, you have to reset them. And oftentimes this hard stop here, when you're trying to reset the focus, will run into the focus gear. And then you have to undo the focus gear, you know, focus the lens, or maybe adjust this, and then, you know, push the gear back in. And it just becomes like way too much of a hassle, especially like when you're on location with clients around. So these seamless focus gears from SmallRig are basically continuous circles. They don't have a seam. So you have to get the right size, the right diameter for your lens. But once they're on, your lens can spin freely without ever having to worry about running into this bracket here that keeps the focus gear on. So with these, when you turn your camera on and everything's out of focus, you can just use your Focus Pro to spin the focus until you find your minimum focus distance, manually set that, and then, you know, focus to like the maximum range that you're using in whatever space that you're using. You know, if you're outside, it's going to be infinity. If you're indoors, you would focus on like the furthest wall that's away from you, and set that. And then, you know, within 10 seconds, you're ready to go and shoot, and, you know, you can pull focus nice and easily. Anyway, I hope this helps you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.